Hi guys, welcome back to my amazing kitchen. My name is Abba. In today's video, we are cooking some amazingly delicious beef Ghana jollof. So come along and let's get right into the video. So for our beef jollof, we'll need some cured beef, which I have cut into bite-sized pieces. It's salty, so I'm going to parboil it. I'm going to add it to my pot and add enough water and bring it to a boil. So whilst my beef is cooking, I'm going to roughly chop 2 onions and set it aside for later. I also have some ingredients which I'm going to blend together, and these are cilantro seeds, aniseed or nkete, cloves of garlic, and on my plate I have some Scotch bonnet, ginger, some onions and some scallions. Blend and set it aside for later. My beef has been cooking for about 5 minutes and it is foaming up because of the salt, so I'm going to drain the salty water, rinse it and put it back into my pot. Next, I go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of our chopped onion, some bay leaves, grains of celery, some cloves and a tablespoon of our blended mixture. I add enough water to cover. I stir it to loosen up the blended mixture and transfer this onto my hob. This time around, we are going to cook the beef until it becomes tender. Once your beef is fork tender, I'm going to take it off my hob and keep the stock for later. We are going to use it to flavor our jollof. In a separate pot, I'm going to go ahead and add some oil and then add the remaining of our chopped onion. Go ahead and fry your onion until they become soft and translucent. Next, you want to remove your beef from your stock and add it to your onion and fry it together until the beef takes on some color. So at this point, we have started building up flavors for our jollof because the beef is going to release its flavor into the oil. Next, you want to go ahead and add about 4 tablespoons of our blended mixture. Stir the mixture to loosen it up and mix it together with the beef and onions, and go ahead and add your tomato paste. I now stir once again to combine the tomato paste with the mixture in there, and also rinse my can with a little bit of water. Add it and allow this to cook on medium-low heat for about 6 to 7 minutes. You have to make sure to stir in between so it doesn't catch at the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato puree or tomato sauce, and in this recipe I'm using some passata, but any tomato puree will do. Now I'm going to cover this and allow it to cook on medium-low heat until the oil begins to resurface back on top of the stew. Next, I'm going to go in with my spices, and I'm using some curry powder, paprika powder, some white pepper and some garlic powder, but you can use any spices of your choice. You can also use my homemade jollof seasoning if you have it. Now stir to combine, cover and allow this to cook on medium-low heat for an additional 10 to 15 minutes until your tomato base is well cooked. I now go ahead and add my rice, and I'm using jasmine rice. You can also use basmati rice, but jasmine rice is the perfect rice to use for your Ghanaian rice dishes. Now I mix my rice with my tomato base and make sure that every single grain is well coated with the sauce. Now go ahead and add your beef stock, and you want to add it gradually because every rice absorbs moisture differently. You may also go ahead and add a little bit of water just to loosen up the grains of your rice. Well, at least that is so for the kind of rice I'm using. I now go ahead and taste and adjust my seasoning. Mine needed a little bit of salt, and that's what I just added. Don't forget that the beef we used is very salty. That's why I've not added any salt right up until this point. So now I'm going to cover and allow this to cook on medium-low heat. I check back after about 20 minutes and most of the moisture has evaporated. I'm now going to stir and turn it upside down, fluff it up to ensure even cooking. I then cover with some parchment paper and allow this to cook on medium-low heat for an additional 30 to 35 minutes. And at this point, our Ghana beef jollof should be cooked to perfection. Now you just check out this jollof. It is indeed amazingly delicious. Who is bringing their plates? The flavor that Toolo beef or cured beef adds to this jollof is amazingly delicious and totally different from regular beef. So if you haven't tried cooking jollof with cured beef before, this is your cue to try it this weekend. If you enjoyed this recipe and video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe and become part of the Amazin family today. And if you have already done that, I want to say a very big thank you to you for coming back always. So until I come your way next time with another amazingly delicious recipe, please remember that cooking should always be fun and exciting. So cook this jollof with love and see it radiate through the hearts of your family. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.